Are you a foreigner who planning to own a property in Malaysia? Whether you are buying for investment, a holiday home, or just to fulfill the MM2H requirement, this video is made for you. I will be guiding you step by step through the property buying process as a foreigner in 2025, especially for under construction service apartment or condominium, as these are the most popular choice for foreigner for today. If this is your first time here, I'm Vincent, a realtor based in Kuala Lumpur, focusing on luxury property in Malaysia. On this channel, I share weekly property walkthrough, tips for foreigner investor, insights into Malaysia property market. So if you are looking to explore Malaysia property market confidently, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And now let's begin. Go into the process, let's answer one of the most common questions is what types of property can foreigners actually buy in Malaysia? This is what you can buy. High-rise residential, which is condos and service apartment. Commercial property, which is offices, retail lots or Soho units. Landed property only in some states and above certain price limits. What you cannot buy, which is low-cost home, Bumiputra lots, Malay reserve land. And if you want to buy a property in Malaysia, make sure you know the minimum purchase price in every stage or the stage you want. Like in KL is 1 million, Selangor is 2 million, Johor is 1 million, Penang 1 million. Each state has its own rules. Always confirm with your salesperson. So now, once you've found your dream property, what is the next step? Reservation. You will pay a booking fee to lock in the unit you've chosen. And the booking fee is ranged from can be 0 to 5% of the SPA price, depending on the developer. Some developer refund it if your loan rejected or with any reason, and others don't. So you have to check with the salesperson, always ask for the receipt and check for the booking term before you pay the booking fee. And now step 2, financing or cash purchase. Now you decide how you finance your property. Option 1, buy with cash. Very common among the foreigner buyers. This is a simple process and faster approval. Option 2, apply for a bank loan. Harder for foreigner buyers unless you work in Malaysia or have some strong income proof. Most banks offer only 60% to 70% margin of finance, and it takes time to approve. And if you choose to finance by loan, you have to prepare some documents. For example, passport, the tax document from home country, income proof such as your salary slip or your bank statement, and your credit history in your country. After your financing is approved or you are not taking any loan, you will proceed to sign this document. First, sales and purchase agreement, we call it SPA. The second one is a loan facility agreement. But if you are cash purchaser, you don't need to sign this document. Third one is the deed of assignment, and the fourth is a statutory declaration. And now what I want to talk is about the payment schedule for under construction properties. If you are buying under construction property, Malaysia follow a progressive payment system under the Housing Development Act. We call it HDA. Here is a simplified schedule which you can see on my screen. So now, let's say you are buying the 1.5 million unit and the building is up to the foundation stage. You need to prepare 20% upfront, which is 300,000. But beside the property price, here are the extra costs foreigner buyers should prepare for. First, legal fee. This is for the lawyer to prepare SPA document. It's normally in between 0.5 to 1% of property price. And second one is a loan agreement. This is also ready by the lawyer, so the price might vary. Maybe it's based on 0.5% of the loan. But if you are not taking any loan, you do not need to pay anything regarding a loan agreement. The second one is the stamp duties. We have stamp duties on loan agreement and SPA, sales and purchase agreement. So if the loan agreement, we are standard at 0.5% on your loan amount. Like if let's say you're taking 1 million loan, you are paying 5,000 of loan stamp duty. And for the stamp duty of SPA, we call it MOT, Memorandum of Transfer. This is to transfer from developer name to your name after the completion. The charges now is a 4% based on the SPA price. So if let's say the property price you buy is 1 million, on paper SPA is listed 1 million, you are paying 4%, which is 40,000 for the MOT. And for foreigner, you need to pay the additional cost is the step consent fee. This is the documentation or the process we want to inform our state government about you are the foreigner, you are buying a property in Malaysia. So the cost is in between 5,000 to 10,000. But there's some developer will absorb the cost, so you might check with your salesperson. And the other thing is a levy for foreigner ownership. So normally it's in between 2% to 3%, and this only apply to 3 states. First is the Johor, second Malacca, and the third one is a Penang. And now is a step 5, the foreigner consent and SPA stamping. So once you sign the SPA and pay the upfront payment, like example the 20% as I listed as an example previously, your lawyer or agent will apply for the foreigner consent, which is a 5,000 to 10,000 payment. So it is approved by the state of authority. Normally it takes about 4 to 8 weeks. Then come with the stamping process. Your document will be stamped by LHDN, our Inland Revenue Board. This is to legalize your SPA and loan agreement. Once everything stamped and consent is approved, you will receive the final document, which is the stamped SPA. So now I let you know the timeline, how long it will be take for the whole process. Here is the realistic timeline for buying a property in Malaysia for foreigner. So for the first one, booking and unit selection normally is take you 1 to 3 days from booking, and the developer will generate the booking form. The second one, if you plan to take the loan application for foreigner normally takes 2 to 3 weeks time. But if you are not taking any loan, you can skip this step. After the loan approval or you're not taking a loan, then we will come to the stage that SPA drafting and signing. This normally will take 2 weeks to 3 weeks time for lawyer to ready, and you can arrange the signing with them. But if you are overseas, yes, some of the developer can send the document to overseas, and you can do it at the notary public or with the witness in embassy. And after you sign the SPA document with the witness of lawyer or the notary public or the embassy, you can send the document back to the developer, and the lawyer will help you to send in for foreigner consent approval. This takes normally 4 to 8 weeks, and after the foreigner consent is approved, we can proceed for the stamping. It normally take 1 to 2 weeks. So if you are buying with cash, everything move faster, potentially within the 4 to 6 weeks time in total. And now I list out the common mistake that foreigner buyer make. Don't let this mistake cost you. The first mistake is assuming all properties are open to foreigner, because some of the land is a Bumi Putra and some is an MCL. So you have to check with the salesperson. 2. Not checking the developer background. If you not check the developer background properly, the property you buy may not be complete on time or may not be complete. Misunderstanding the refund terms of booking fee. Before you booking, you must check the refund policy. Is refundable or is not refundable? You may check this with the salesperson. 4. No budgeting for stamp duty and legal fees. So you can check back what I previously said, the legal fees calculation and the stamp duty calculation. And is the cost covered some by the developer or they're not covered at all. 5. Choosing the wrong location without considering the rental potential and the resale demand. And next, I will update you some MM2H and property ownership. As of the latest 2025 requirement, owning a property in Malaysia is compulsory if you want to apply for MM2H. That means if you plan to stay long-term in Malaysia under the MM2H program, you will need to purchase a qualifying residential property here. And different states and visa categories may have different property value threshold. So it is important to make sure your property meets the minimum price requirement in the state you choose and the visa requirement. And choose the residential non-booming unit, typically strata titled condos or service apartment. So if MM2H is part of your plan, buying the right property is not just an investment, it is also the requirement. So this is your full guide on how foreigners can buy property in Malaysia step by step in 2025. I hope this helped you to make confident decisions in your investment journey. If you still have questions, feel free to contact me to the phone number below or check the description for my contact details. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.